When a student keeps getting out of their seat, some teachers think their first job is to stop the behavior. I think the first thing they need to do is understand it. A teacher recently asked AskZac, I have a student who constantly gets out of their seat, walks around the room, talks to other students, and I feel like I'm stopping my lesson every 5 minutes. What actually works? One thing I really liked about AskZac's response was that it didn't start with consequences. It started with a better question. What is the movement accomplishing for this student? Is the student avoiding difficult work, looking for attention, or do they simply need movement? That's the first professional decision because every one of those situations requires a different response. Then I really like what comes next. AskZac recommends using a nonverbal redirect before stopping your lesson. As a principal, I saw teachers unintentionally lose instructional time because every correction became a conversation. Sometimes a gesture, a tap on the desk, or simply pointing to the student's seat is all that's needed. The professional decision isn't whether you correct the behavior, it's how you correct it without letting one student take over the lesson. Now look at this. The first recommendation isn't a consequence, it's a movement option. I think that's important because you're addressing the reason behind the behavior instead of simply reacting to it. This may be my favorite part of the entire response. As Zach says, the mistake I'd avoid is giving 5 different reminders in 5 different ways. I couldn't agree more. When we constantly change how we respond, students learn that our expectations are negotiable. Consistency isn't just a classroom management strategy, it's a professional decision. And then, AskZac did something I thought was really smart. Instead of jumping straight to documentation or referrals, it suggested keeping a simple tally for 3 days. Not to create paperwork, but just to see if there's a pattern. Experienced educators know that better information leads to better decision making. That's what I like about this ASZAC response. It doesn't just tell teachers what to do, it helps teachers think through situations before deciding what to do. Know what to say, know what to do. AskZacAI.com.